Whew, what's happening, fam? L.A.R. movement still moving. Book is entitled Lessons from a Non-Custodial Father. Excuse me, at Amazon, Kindle, and Create Space. A link will be in the description box below as usual. I'm a little under the weather. This video is entitled Age Appropriate Image and Behavior. You know, I get on social media sometimes and I go out. And one thing I've learned over the years is, you know, sometimes you're too old for certain things. And I'm gonna make a caveat to this when it comes to age appropriate image and behavior. As a kid, and you see I'm always in workout clothes, so I'm not dressed up all the time, so I can't. This is who I am. This is first and foremost of this. If you're comfortable in who you are, you need to be comfortable in the negativity that comes with it also. Don't be comfortable in the good parts of your image if it's age appropriate or not, but be uncomfortable with the bad parts of it. Okay? That's part of behavior. Like if you've grown enough to know what this road entails, you've grown enough to travel that road and not act surprised. I gotta say that first and foremost. Now, as far as image, there's a certain way that adults should conduct themselves. And I see a lot of adults who act like high school kids or college kids. And it makes no sense. I see parents who act like they're not parents. It makes no sense. You know, you old enough to know better. I see people reveling in the idea that they can be reckless, young and reckless. And it's damaging to their image because the respect you're looking for, the reverence you're looking for, comes in the form of people giving back to you your age-appropriate image and behavior. So, if your image isn't age-appropriate, people are going to come at you a certain way. But if your mindset, if your brain can trump that and you respond, and they go, oh, okay, you look like a child, but you think like an adult. So I shouldn't, I judge the book by its cover. You should understand that your cover looks a little bit immature, But now I see what I'm dealing with. Gotcha. But a lot of times I see people on the other side of that. They want to do things that just don't make sense. And they want to act like, I can't believe it. Prime example. I wear workout clothes because I go working out a lot, when I'm off from work. But I say when I go out, I don't dress like I do when I'm online. Like if I'm going out to a concert or restaurant, an event, I'm not really gonna be in workout clothes. Okay? That's one thing. Another thing is because of my age, you have to have quality material. So even if I'm wearing workout clothes that looks old, if you take my videos, they old because you've seen them in old videos. It's workout clothes, This is actually a workout shirt, but I got it at Burlington for like $10. But I like the material. But that's the thing. I'm not gonna be in loungewear or workout wear and go to church. I'm not gonna be like this and go to a job interview. I'm not gonna be like this and go to work. If I would have to meet a teacher or have a meeting like that, a PTA meeting, I'm not gonna do that. For be appropriate, right? But some of us, showing up in pajama shorts, like really, pajama shorts, pajama pants, like that's appropriate, and that's a problem. And I see this a lot online also, where the behavior what bothers me the most. guys say, I need to show y'all how to be men, but have feminine ways. Women, I'm gonna show you how to be feminine, but have masculine ways. And at a certain age, you should see your own image if you're looking at yourself and say, that's not the image I'm trying to put out into the world. You know, because we're not acting like we're cognizant of the fact if we're parents or have children or family, friends, or whatever, this is how people are gonna see you. And this is how you're gonna represent yourself first and foremost, but then you're gonna represent your family and your friends. Are people gonna be proud of your image and your behavior, or people gonna be like, I don't know that motherfucker. I don't know that. No, I thought you said, I don't know that. Now, we all have moments. I get that. But there's too many adults having childish moments. And that's bothersome to me. You know, there are too many men who are operating inappropriately. You know, there are too many women who are operating inappropriately. And what I mean by that is this. If you're a man and you're supposed to be, let's do the protector provider thing. At a certain age, you should be at a certain place when it comes to being a protector or provider. You shouldn't be in the same spot as a guy fresh out of college. That's not age-appropriate behavior. It's not. You shouldn't think in the same way as a guy fresh out of college. You shouldn't dress in the very same way as a guy fresh out of college. So when I see some of you older men doing the skinny jeans thing and the loud, just the 80s/90s wear type thing, and I'm looking at you like, because a lot of times this age-appropriate image and dress, a lot of people are so used to dressing down they can't dress up. And that's a problem. Major problem. And the other thing is being cognizant. Same thing with the women. Like, y'all don't realize, y'all didn't realize that all those tattoos and the types of tattoos was going to catch up with you? But you still showing them off like it's when you first got them 15 years ago and you look like a whole nother person from 15 years ago? And if you still look good, you still want to present yourself to the world like a little hot box? Not a grown woman? That's your behavior. And then you're saying you're looking for somebody. I'm looking for somebody. Where are all the real ones at? You put yourself out on social media looking like a prostitute, but you're looking for a man to wife you up? Really? Like, that's not age-appropriate behavior. You know, excuse me. Same thing with us guys. We can't be out here just acting like we still in high school. You know, how many liquor posts do people need to see? Turn up, turn up, turn up, turn up, turn up, Hennessy, turn up, Crown, turn up, party, turn up. God damn, nigga, you a granddaddy. Sit your fuck ass down. Do some granddaddy shit. How about that? You know what I'm saying? Like, damn. You still want to, you know, still young chasing these hoes in these streets. Oh, dog. Don't put that out there. You should be chasing some aunties right now. You know what I'm saying? You should be a MILF chaser right now. You can't, You can't be, you into young tricking? Oh, okay. All right. That's not appropriate behavior, dog. You know, for the homeboys I know that's still out there on the internet with all the drug paraphernalia. You too old to be online putting yourself out there as a piehead. I mean, people know it by now. Like, are you still getting off and showing the world how much weed you smoke and what kind of weed you smoke? That's inappropriate behavior. You ladies, stop twerking online with grandmama's thighs. Like, stop. Like, yo, stop. You know, that's inappropriate behavior. Like, look at his ass. I don't want to look at your ass. Your ass and your stomach pretty much look the same now. I mean, damn, like, let it go. Ain't I sexy? No, you're not. No. You're like, I'll tell you what. If you 35, you might be sexy to a 50-year-old. But stop presenting yourself like a 25-year-old talking about ain't I sexy. You're not. I'm sorry, you know. That's like me getting on here, you know, with the black stuff. I'm gonna line my shit up and act like I got hair on the top of my head, and cause you know, no. You know, that's part of the behavior too. We can't, at a certain age, you should be past your insecurities. Your image, you should be cognizant of your image on a regular basis, your growth, whether you're growing or declining. You should be cognizant of that. And you should be able to see that, you know, okay, I'm not going to do this. Like, my thing is this. If you're taking pictures of yourself and you're putting out an image of yourself, you know, look at it first. Don't think it's okay. Like, think of, like, you know, because I see people's phone, they have like 7,000 quadrillion pictures of themselves. And I'm like, okay, so of all these pictures you took of yourself, you put up that shit. That's the one. You look like an idiot. Just saying. I'm sorry to tell you that. You know. Because sometimes as you get older, you don't want to look like the person who just can't let it go. Like, you just can't let it go. You know what I'm saying? You stuck in 98. You stuck in 2004, you know. You got to let it go. You got to let it go. And then you get mad when people look at you like. And it's funny because it reminds me of when I was a kid. When parents and grandparents would try to keep up with the times, and you be looking at them like, don't do that in public, okay? You're gonna embarrass the hell out of me. As a teenager, you know, you teenagers act like you running shit, and you, mama, please don't do the Chinese typewriter in the grocery store because you saw that Hammer video. No. You got bronchitis, remember? I mean, you got tendonitis in both knees, ankles, and your fingers. Stop. And ain't I cool? Stop. But now we turned into that. I mean, Jesus. Gotta have an age-appropriate image and behavior. Like, be smooth. Get into some others. Dance like a grown-up. Talk like a grown-up. Walk like a grown-up. Act like a grown-up. You know, dress like a grown-up. Coming from me, ain't that a bitch? But, you know, you gotta you act your age. And put your image out of your age. And be the best that you could be at your age. But stop holding on to being younger. Because you ain't younger. You're a whole lot days older. And you look a whole lot days. That was some country ass shit right there. You look a whole lot dumber when you're trying to do the same young shit you doing when you're old. I'm just saying. My grandma used to say, baby, when I go down dancing out, I only got 2 dips in me. I didn't wait for the good part of the song. That's 1. Yeah. Oh, that's my joint. That's 2. She done. Y'all motherfuckers keep dipping. And then you break your damn hip. Just saying. I'm out. I'm done. I swear I'm done. We done.